Buddhist Lent is on the first day after the full moon of the 8th lunar month and marks the beginning of the 3-month Buddhist Lent period. This annual 3-month rains retreat is known in Thai as Phansa or Vasa in Pali language. Therefore, Khao Phansa means entering the rainy season. The day before this day is called Asalaha Bucha, which falls on the full moon of the 8th lunar month. It was on this day that the Lord Buddha gave a sermon to the followers after attaining enlightenment over 2,500 years ago. During Khao Phansa, monks enter their retreat and do not venture out or spend the night in any other places, except in cases of emergency. One of the reasons in ancient India for monks to stay only in their dwellings during this period was to avoid unnecessary travel when farm crops were still new, for fear they might accidentally tread on young plants. Thus, it is the time for contemplation, studies, and meditation for monks, as well as for them to devote themselves in teaching the newly ordained monks who may enter the monkhood temporarily for spiritual training and to gain merit for themselves and for their parents. Two main important items are presented to monks during Khao Phansa. These are candles and bathing robes. In the former times, candles were essential for ceremonies and for monks to be able to study scriptures at night. These large candles that are made and given to illuminate the temples also symbolize the illumination of the mind. As time went by, the ceremonies have developed into a festival with parades of carved beeswax candles of various sizes and shapes, oftentimes representing the local cultures of people from different provinces. The presentation of garments to be worn by monks originated from the fact that in the former times bathing was commonly done in community areas such as streams, rivers, ponds, and other sources of water, thus requiring monks to have a bathing robe. For Buddhist lay people, Khao Phansa Day is usually celebrated by merit-making, listening to a monk's sermon, and joining a candlelit procession. They are also encouraged to practice the 5 precepts when possible. These are to abstain from harming living things, stealing, sexual misconduct, lying, and intoxication. These are practical principles for a good life and the cultivation of virtues. Buddhist moral precepts are not commandments imposed by force. They are a course of training to be willingly undertaken in order to achieve a desired objective. The practice is not to please a supreme being, but for one's own good and the good of society, and to be able to lead a true and noble life while maintaining compassion, peace, and harmony.